Hello. Hi everybody. I'm just gonna make this a quick video tonight. I've got my grandson who got kicked out of daycare with me starting today. He will be with me over the next 2 weeks. So this video will be extremely this challenge will be extremely challenging for me. I will have him and my oldest grandson with me over the next couple of, tomorrow for sure. You guys, I am having a lot of troubles with this DAC canvas. The drills are not sticking to it. I come back and I find a whole bunch missing all over this. I like, when I put it away at night, I put it away. I fold the plastic bit down over it and I leave it sit here. Now there's nobody here but me and my husband, so I don't understand why is there a green drill in the middle of all the purple drills. Is the green drill supposed to be there? No, it's not. Okay, so I need to fix these. Oh, these are 550s, I believe. They were 550s. The red line, the red dash, the red dash, the dash. I think it was supposed to be in the 550s. So, y'all, I just want to say, I hope that you guys are watching my videos. I hope that you guys are supporting me. I'm trying to do my best. Nana, we are doing a 7-day challenge. Nana of 7 Crafts challenged us new creators to get out there and create some new content. To put up content for 7 days. To kind of work our channels. And so, gosh, these are all lifting up. And so I took her up on her challenge. I wanted to get involved. That is why we are putting up a video every day. I was hoping that everybody would. Well, here's a purple one here that don't belong. What the heck's going on? That don't belong there. Yeah, so we are putting up content, 1 video every day for the next 7 days. We are on, well, they are on day 4. I'm on day 3. I started a day late, and I intend to put up a video till the very end. I plan to fulfill the full 7 days of videos. So, I'm not going to give up. I am going to do them. I will have my grandson here who got kicked out of daycare. So this ought to be very challenging because I don't know when I'm going to have time to film. My grandson is a very high-strung little boy, and he's so this means that I can't stay up to film. I normally would stay up all night if necessary. I did the other night when I filmed the crochet one, or the knit one, the knit along. I understand that video is long, you guys, and I was gonna try and 2-parter it, but I couldn't get the stupid editor to split it. every time I tried, it would turn off my screen. So I gave up and just said the heck with it, and I put it up whole. So I know it's long, but I figure you guys could probably just, pause it if you guys want to follow it. I don't know if it's me, but I'm wondering if my pen is getting, it feels like it's bending, like it's getting old or something. You guys ever feel that? Yeah, so my little grandson got kicked out of daycare yesterday because he took a play knife to school. He didn't understand. He's only 4. And he took a play knife to school, and they booted him from daycare for that. Now, I guess he's been talking about killing and guns and knives, and my daughter insists that he doesn't watch that stuff at home. But I don't think a 4-year-old makes that stuff up out of their head like she's trying to portray. That little boy found that or heard that from somewhere. He just, at 4 years old, he just did not make it up. Like I said on my Wip Chat from a day or so ago, this little boy came running out of his mom's room with a hatchet, a brand new hatchet in his hand. Why does she have a hatchet in her home? Why does she have a hatchet where her children can get to it? She has a garage. Why isn't that out in the garage? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Why anyone in their right mind would have something like that laying around with babies in the house. Little kids. You know darn well little kids snoop, right? And so I don't know, you guys. You should see what I found in her house before CPS took the kids away from her the first time. I found what looks like a big machete or with no handle on it. Like they took the handle off and then they just like wrapped tape all around it, like black tape. And it's a dangerous looking thing. It's a dangerous looking thing. And she had that thing in the house with the kids the first time around, and now Rocco comes running. I don't mean he just come with it in his hands. I mean he came running out of her bedroom with it. You guys, he could have fell on it and got cut. I was very angry. I was like, I don't understand why she has that in her home, especially with little babies in the home. And then she wants to get mad at the 4-year-old for being in her room and finding it. Tried claiming she didn't know where it came from, you guys. Like I'm a dumb idiot or something, and this is my first day. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm debating on whether I should call CPS again and report it again. I don't know, because I don't feel these kids are learning. She's doing her weed in the house at night, and this little boy is claiming he's dreaming of killing and guns and knives, and he's only 4 years old, guys. He doesn't know nothing about this stuff. So where is he getting this stuff? Now, this girl has been hooked on meth before, right? Okay, and we go to this birthday party, and you guys, in her front yard was laying where little kids could get to it and everything, a propane tank. She doesn't even own a barbecue grill. What is she using a propane tank for, you guys? I can tell you what she's doing with it. I think she's making meth with it. Catalina has told me in the past that she could smell something in the middle of the night that made her feel dizzy and sick. And she said it wasn't the stuff Mom smokes. Well, her mom does weed all night. So if it's not the stuff that her mom is smoking, then what is it? And I think she's back on the meth. I think she's cooking it, and I think she's selling it. I think she's cooking it with these kids in her possession. I think she's doing it with her kids in the house, sleeping at night. That's what I'm thinking. I can't prove it though, you guys. I can't prove it. Like I said, I'm going to make this a very short Whip and Chat. I have other videos that I need to get out. I'm going to have kids all day tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to film. So I want to try and get a couple done tonight. So I'm just going to make them short and to the point because I'm looking for the T's here. Not finding them. Well, this one goes. Hang on a minute. Uh-oh, guys, I'm getting the hiccups. In my world, the hiccups mean one of two things. I don't get hiccups just to get hiccups. If I get hiccups, it usually means that I'm either full or I'm hungry. Now, I haven't ate for hours, which is a bad thing. And it is 6:30 p.m. I didn't get rid of Rocco. I shouldn't say rid. Rocco didn't go home until... Rocco just went home here at 5 o'clock or shortly after 5. He did not want to go, you guys. You know what he said to me? Little Rocco said to me, Grandma, I want to live with you. My mommy's mean to me. I want to live with you. I want to stay with you and Grandpa. And he said, besides that, Grandma, I'm married to you. I love you. I'm married to you. And I just said, oh, I love you too. But you're not married to Grandma. Grandpa's married to Grandma. And he was like, oh. And I said, but I love you, Rocco. And he said, I love you too, Grandma. And then when he was getting in the car, the only way he'd get in the car is if I walked him out to the car. So I had to walk him out to the car, and he wanted me to buckle him in his belt, and yeah. So this little kid, I think he's, and he got kicked out of the daycare yesterday, right? And he's only 4 years old, guys, but let me know if you feel this is acceptable punishment for a 4-year-old. I guess the drug guy that she's got living in her home with her, she's been teaching Rocco that this guy is his daddy, and he's not. Okay? He's just some drug dealer that she's allowing to live in her home. And she's got this little boy. She's forcing this little boy to believe that he's his dad. He's not his dad. Okay? He is not his dad. His dad is in prison for beating and biting and punishing my daughter to death. And this little boy came today and told me and Grandpa that this Ben guy, as a punishment for getting kicked out of daycare, he had to sit in his room from the time he came home yesterday noon all night long with no supper last night. Do you feel this is an acceptable punishment for a child of 4? If Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. You guys, I so badly want to get CPS involved in this again, but I can't get them to listen to me. They just keep telling me that they need physical proof. But you guys, how in the heck do I get physical proof? I don't know. So I'm really torn up tonight because I don't feel that's acceptable punishment for... I don't feel it's acceptable for the... You know, I mean, he's 4 years old. He didn't know what he was saying or doing. And is he being shown? Is he being told? He told me that Ben tells him all the time he's going to kill him. So this little boy, the only thing on his mind is killing. I don't even think he knows what killing is. I heard him today telling his grandpa that he wanted to die. He's only 4 years old, you guys. This is extremely troubling to me. And I don't know how to handle the situation. How would you guys handle this situation? I need help. I try and talk to the people from CPS and they just keep telling me that they need physical proof. I don't know how to get physical proof, and I don't have the money for an investigator, you guys. God, I wished I did. I wished I did. But I don't feel this is I don't think it's acceptable punishment for this poor little fella. I think it's cruel. I think what they're doing to this little guy is cruel. I don't know how to handle it. I sure could use some advice on what anybody thinks I should do out there, I tell you. I don't know. Don't know how to handle it. I'm gonna put all the names of the creators down in the description box of my videos. I'm gonna try and I'm thinking about doing a 2-part crochet, something easy, crochet along type thing. Because I don't know, like, I don't know what else to do. Here, I'm gonna scoot you guys back a little bit. Get you guys up here so you can see what I'm doing here. So, I will have these kids tomorrow, and they will be here for the good part of a day. And then I'll have my weekend to finish doing videos. I'll probably try and get ahead on videos over the weekend just in case. My 7 days won't be up for till when did I start this? Wednesday? So what's Tuesday? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going till I hit my 7 days. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. No, not me. I don't give up that easy. I did want to give up on my game guild today though, guys. I do have a game guild for Happy Acres on Facebook. But a lot of my people are quitting and leaving, and I'm struggling to get new people in my guild. So I kind of learned that I like my diamond painting community, and I So I wanted to give it up this month. I wanted to give it up, but everybody started whining and crying that they love me as their owner. They didn't want me to give it up. That we're like a family. And that's kind of how I feel about the diamond painting community. So I thought about, would I give up on the diamond painting community? And I thought to myself, no, I wouldn't. So I decided not to give up on my guild group yet. I told them I would give it another month or two and see how I feel about it then. I've got so much on my plate, you guys, with my grandkids and like diamond painting and all the other crafts that I want to do. I decided to stick around the stupid game for a little longer and give it a whirl, see if I can't make it work. But I'm not enjoying the game anymore. I hardly even climb on the game anymore except for during a guild event, and I just feel like I'm cheating the group that way. And although it is my group, but I don't know. But I don't give up that easy, so I gave in and I decided to continue on. So there's like gonna be a week where I might be very sporadic on videos and maybe even working my channel. There might be 1 week out of the month that I struggle with that, because a guild event lasts for 1 week. It lasts for approximately 6 to 7 days. And it's an all day, all night thing. And because I'm the owner, I have to make sure everybody's getting their tasks done and following the guild points rules. They like to try and cheat it. Sometimes I have to get a little rough on them to make sure they're following the guild rule. I only have 2 rules in this whole guild, you guys, and that is for them to stay above 220 points task. So there's a whole board of tasks for them to pick from, and each task is given a point level, and the point of the guild is for the whole group of people to come together, help each other out, and earn high points to stay a master guild. We are a master guild, you guys. We are like up there in levels, and there are some of the newer people who come into the guild and then decide that they don't want to do 220 points or 240 points. They want to do 86 points. And 86 points doesn't help the team. And that's what a guild is all about. It's about teamwork. It's about a whole group of people come together for a purpose, and the purpose is to earn high enough points to stay a master guild. And so I'm struggling with getting people to understand the point of a guild, and so therefore they get mad and upset, and then they leave because that's not what they're looking for. And it's even on my guild sign. It's on the sign before you enter my, before you ask to enter my guild. I have it on the sign on a wall where they joined from, that this guild requires that you do task of 200 and I think I got it set at 240 points. Although on some guild events, I predetermine whether that they can do, like, oops, sorry guys, I bumped you. Whether they can do 240 points or whether they can do 220 points. And I try to pre-decide it. Well, a lot of times what I ask them to do is give me a 5-minute head start when the event starts to go in and see how the board's looking. If the board's looking full of a whole bunch of low points, then I lower the point value of the task to 220. But if it's looking like we have a lot of higher point values coming in on the board, then I up it to 240 and above. And they act like it's pulling teeth for them to do the higher point task, and it's not. I mean, you work just as hard for a low point task as you do for the higher point task. So I don't understand what the trouble is on that. So yeah, so I've been like, I found the diamond community. I'm really liking it. I like following the lives. I just decided I didn't want to do the game anymore. But they all started crying today, and well, I couldn't make up my mind, so I changed my mind, and I told them, well, this isn't a permanent change. I still might, I'll give it another month, and I will revisit the idea of possibly dropping the game from my my list of things that I want to do. I've been contemplating this long before I found the diamond art community. This stuff was been going on, and I've been at this for 5 years with them, and I'm just to the point where I'm tired of it. You know what I mean? I'm just to the point where it's getting very, very old. It's the same old stuff. It's hard to find people to want to, actually play the game and stick around and stay. So, yeah, that's what I'm kind of going through with that game. It's a fun game, and the game is also what's kind of ruining it for me on the game is they want money for everything. Like, everything in the game is nothing but money. Money, money, money. Pay for this, pay for that, pay for this, pay for that. It used to be you could come into the game and actually play the game. Now it's you gotta buy this or you gotta buy that to play the game. Well, that takes all the fun out of the game. Like, for people like me who don't have money to spend on that game. I don't have $9-10 to spend on a damn tree. The trees used to be free, and now they want, $10 for you to pay for a tree. So I don't buy none of that crap. Well, now it's like they're loading the screen up with 5 and 6 of these like pay things, and they're not doing the challenges, and the challenges they are doing are all repeat challenges from in the past. So they're no fun. So I'm not the only one that feels this way. I actually had another girl that my second in command came to me today, and this is what kind of kicked it off for me today. Was she came to me and said, "Dixie, I'm leaving the guild." And I'm like, well, there goes another one, Well, and I've lost almost every single admin that I have in the game. I've lost in the last 2 months. Like, and I can't find people to replace them. So I just kind of feel like I want to give up on the game. It's not fun for me. And I tried to explain that to them today, but they didn't want to hear it. They just whined and whined, so I gave in. I don't know. I'm a sap for that stuff. You know, if you start crying, I give in. I'm a very easygoing person. Doesn't take much to talk me back into doing things. So I decided to give it one more month. And I told him this. I told him this is not a permanent decision to stay, you know. This decision is still on the board. And you guys may not have a guild come next month, you know. So I just don't find the game fun anymore. It's too monetized, and they want too much money. I'd rather put that money into my diamond paintings and my diamond painting career. And I'm just not focused with the game anymore. And I just don't want to play it anymore. So I'm going to end this chat here. I need to make it a quick one because, like I said, I want to get a couple of videos done tonight, just in case I can't do them tomorrow because I will have the kids. So I'm going to end it here. I love you all. Thanks for coming in and listening to my videos. For those who do, I'd appreciate if you guys kind of comment so I know that you're supporting me. I don't care if it's just 1 or 2 words. I don't care if it's even just hi. Just kind of let me know that you're supporting me. Okay? I try to comment on everybody's videos. I comment. I watch them all the way through and I comment on them. And that's how I would like to be treated back. To me, that's respect. I was taught respect. I respect all of you in this community, and I don't feel like I'm getting it in return, which kind of makes me sad. So maybe I don't fit in. I don't know. But I'm going to end this here. If you guys could show me a little love down there in the comment section, I would appreciate it, because I don't know. So I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. Have a good night.